Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold on me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into in this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Hi, you guys!
Hello.
Happy Cruiseday Tuesday on the road. So, oh my goodness, so happy to have you all. It's been an exciting week for us. It's been an exciting week in the cruise world.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, those cruise ships coming back into Galveston.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about emotional.
My pirate
and
days are waning.
We'll have to have pirate celebrations down in Florida. Can you guys all hear? Hopefully you can hear and see us. I see that there's a little bit of a lag out there. Sorry about the lag. But let me get to the bottom of chat and see if
Does
you
that
guys
actually
can...
show up as audio lag? I don't think it does. Does
I'm
it?
not sure. I think that
our
there is
voices
a
are
little bit
so
of a
out of
lag.
sync,
But
it's just a...
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about it at all. So good to have everybody here. Thank you so much for being at the live stream here, and we've had a whirlwind of a time.
Yes.
So let me tell you all about it. I want to say my hellos though first. You know how this goes. So first, want to definitely shout out to the Mod Squad. Thank you so much for being here, Anthony, Simone, and Blaine Rayleigh, Creative Travel, and Derek and Gregory also. Thank you so much for being the moderators on the channel. Really, really appreciate you being here. And shout out also to Brandy from Dave and Brandy's Excursions, and to Marilyn from NYC Rocks, who moderate from my Facebook page. Thank you, you guys. I really appreciate you gals. I got the gals over on the Facebook, and I got the guys over in the hammering on the live stream. So really appreciate every one of you. Really, really do. And the cruise community as well. So what were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about how the guys probably pick up on innuendos better than the gals, but no.
I'm not so so sure. I think the gals are pretty adept. We can throw out the innuendos sometimes too, and sometimes the guys do too. So it matters what it's regarding. So good to see everybody out here. Let's see, Lucy MGM is also in the house. Wonderful to see you. And Bill and Alana was a guest on their channel. So always so good to see Alana and Princess Z. So good to see everybody out there. Lindy Lou saying hi, naughty crew. I love it. Rob is out there. Hi, Rob, up in Canada, Canada A. Oh my goodness, that's
hopefully
always so fun.
Hopefully you guys get unlocked.
Yes, we're really hoping that you can get out there.
Get out of jail.
I'm having a little bit of a Chi-Chi's margarita thing that is a pineapple margarita. So I thought, I'll just unwind with this tonight. Try not to overindulge too much.
Radisson
but
coffee cup.
Out of a coffee cup. You know, this is highfalutin. This is the way we do it nowadays. When you're on the road. So there's Sharon at Sea Travel.
Hello,
saying
guys.
Hello to the Plactastics. Hello, Sharon and Jamie. How exciting to hear about your test cruise, and you're going on one of those test cruises in Norwegian. That is so exciting. Cool. I'm sorry that I conked out yesterday. I was exhausted and had been drinking too much and getting way too much sun. Look at this, you guys. Way. Oh my gosh, so much sun. Oh, and it suddenly just jumped and it synced. So that's fine. You guys.
Hey, we're back.
I, like a rookie, totally did not put sunscreen everywhere that I needed to.
Right here.
Like right here. And I am crispy. I am so crispy. So I'm like, okay, note to self, do not do that again. Wear sunscreen. Oh my goodness. Even my friend Sarah was like, messaging me saying, girl, you're looking too red. You need sunscreen. That's Sarah from Q's Cruisers. But so good to see you. Hey, meow, Crazy Cat Traveler. She's retracting messages. Holly Ayers, wonderful. Holly, your hair looks fantastic. Oh, my sweet friend, Holly. And Lindy Lou, I know I already said hello to you, but so good to see you. Absolutely. Yes. Jeffrey Resendez, thank you so much for posting those beautiful sunset photos on the Facebook page. I really like the uniqueness of every one of them. They seem like each one of them is different. Random Cruiser in the house.
Hello.
Lori DeShio. Hey, girl. So good to see you. Not home. I did not want to risk bringing my cup with me. So next time, Lori gave me a wonderful mug. Just so much fun. We get the truck noise in the distance.
We're on the third level and we can still hear that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but there's some noise outside the hotel room. Chris Goo, bonsoir, everyone. So good to see you, Chris. Leanne Francesconi. Hey, Leanne. Good to see you. Good to see you. Tavier is also in the house.
Hi, Tavier.
Hi, Tavier. I think I've said your name wrong before, so I'm sure I have called you Tavia, but Tavier is how it's really pronounced. I love that. She also goes by T.
Wow.
Like that. Dylan Seaman.
Hello, Dylan.
He says, happy 4th. Yes, absolutely. May the 4th be with everybody. Has anybody done anything like special, like Star Wars-y for today? Like, share in the chat if you have. Mama D's in the house, but she says, can't stay. Have a good show. I'll catch the replay. Thank you so much. Mama D is so creative. Oh, Cruising for Food says, woohoo! And she's dancing with the Dancy girl. I love that. I do like my dancing. Oh, my goodness. John from the Ship Show did this amazing happy birthday little rendition for me where he actually mixed his voice in and had little clips of me dancing. He said that he didn't have any trouble finding clips of me dancing with all my videos I put out there. I do like to dance and have fun with grooving, you know. That's one of my favorite things to do on a cruise ship. Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel is also here. Hi, Miss Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
I'm sorry. Anthony is trying to make do on the bed, but we only had one chair and
chair and a bed.
One bed. No, we have actually
rearrange the
two beds.
room and lights. And...
I don't know. It's kind of goofy. We tried all kinds of things to make this work. So it keeps you on your toes. Let's see who else. Viso stopping by to say hi.
Rocky.
We are at Chili's celebrating Megan's birthday. Happy
Happy birthday, Megan.
That's right. That's their 15-year-old, I believe.
Yeah.
Congrats. Oh, saying congrats on the house. I can't wait to tell you guys a little bit about the house. Let me just say hello to the rest of the people who are in here. Joan Gillen. Joan, so nice to see you. So good to have you here. And then there's TLC Travel saying hello from Todd and Marie in Maine. We met some people from Maine at the hotel here. It's been very, very fun to connect with different travelers. The pool is a great place to connect, by the way.
As long as you have some sunscreen on.
You both should be using the bed, says Rich P. Yes, we'd have to take the whole, I don't think that's what he meant.
I don't think it works. Well.
You behave now, Rich. Lindsay Koosgaard, John's vid. She says John's vid was epic. Can't wait to see what he does for Lindy Lou's. Absolutely. Yes. Fingers, hashtag fingers. He sings that, that whole Lindy Lou rendition. It's special for Lindy Lou. The ship show's in the chat. Hey, John and Kelly. Well, so good to see you.
Oh, yeah, Kelly.
Absolutely. And Travel Adventures with Eric B. Also, hey, Eric, good to see you. Good to see you.
Eric.
Man, the chat just jumped, so you guys know how that goes. Mark and Stephanie from Cruise World and See the World with Chris. Much love to you guys as well. And I think CA Cruisers. It's almost Cruise Day. Oh my gosh, It's coming. It's coming up fast. I really have to get all of the ducks in the row for that for the Bahamas visa. But we don't know until it's 30 days prior, like all the way that this is going to flow. So we have a lot to find out.
Yep.
Jerry Dittrich, hello from Maine, the Wisconsin of the East Coast. Isn't that true? Spikers, Crazy Adventures, also here. Hi, Cindy and Doug. Good to see you. Hang on. Whew, I gotta breathe. Christina V, also here. Crazy Cat says she was just retracting because she can't spell. I know how that goes sometimes. Meow apparently is a hard word. LOL. Who knows what spell check is going to do nowadays? Sometimes spell check puts completely the wrong thing.
Cats have a wider vocabulary than just meow, too, though. They do. We have a group of them, and we try and chat with them, but it doesn't go so well.
Our cats are so fun. They do have different types of meows for sure. Isn't that the truth? Mew. There's the give me food meow. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Actually, it's more.
No, that's the mad cat.
No, that's the one's asking for food.
Or is that the cat in heat?
Yeah,
Mr. Cruise Fever also in the chat. Thank you so much for coming here. The thing I'm reading off of goes the wrong. My mouse pad is set up the wrong way. So I blame Anthony. It's just the way. Actually, he set up the computer for me. So
development machine. It works right.
Jeffrey's going to bed very soon because he has to be up early in the morning. Good night, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for being here.
She's working from a Macintosh to a Linux box, so she's having some issues with Linux.
It's the geeky. No, I think he just set up the mouse pad the wrong way.
No, it's a difference.
Is that how Linux works?
Well, I think you could switch it, but
nah. Mary Ellen Dillon also here, and Billy Fearon. I missed a bunch of hellos. Patty McFallmonk, Jonathan Short from the Sixth Traveling Shorts.
Wow.
Hello, and Jonathan Shepard as well. Thank you so much for being here, you all. Sonia H. trying to catch everybody. Joan Gillen said, hi, first time in the live stream. Excited to see you. Thank you so much, Joan. Love watching you. Yeah. Oh, Joan, thank you. This is, you know what? This is probably better internet than we usually have.
Yes.
It might be faster because we're usually coming from our country home with the slow internet. We have to figure out next week's internet situation. The live stream is going to be an interesting situation. So Karen Griswold in the house as well. Hi, Karen. I think I caught up with most of the... Oh, Christian Henry also
hello,
here.
Christian Henry. If we didn't say hello to you, do feel free to say hi at the bottom.
There's somebody that we know.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Eddie. That's our youngest.
Eddie,
hey, good
Eddie's
to see you.
Chat.
We're not at the new house yet. So let me tell you a little bit about our story of coming down here, you guys. I think...
Yes. If we haven't said hi, do it.
I saw Christina V as well, and I don't think I said hi to
Nancy.
Christina. Christina V, hello.
Hello, Christina V.
And yes, if you do the @ symbol and nautical nurse Nancy in the chat, it'll highlight for me.
Yep.
So I appreciate that.
Did you see that one?
Yes, yep, that one. Yep, I said hi to them and Christina V.
Okay, good. Go all the way down.
Oh my goodness. Yep, we're good. Oh, life is good today as well. Ronnie and
hello,
Alma.
Ronnie and Alma.
Good to see you. Absolutely. They're talking. Oh man. Rich P says, thank you for what you do to make everyone's Tuesday better. Rich P,
it is a Tuesday, isn't
you are amazing. Thank you. Here's a heart from me to you. And thank you for posting the picture of your... I was just catching up again on Facebook and seeing your little puppy dog photos. It was really, really
That's
nice.
cool.
Thank you so much. I hope that your doggies are doing well. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate the generosity. Uh-oh. Now it's highlighting on me. Hang on. All right.
She's learning a new one.
I gotta work with this. Okay. Jonathan Short from the Six Traveling Short says, it may be faster internet, but it's actually slower because there's a lot more people in the bandwidth. Aha, Jonathan. So that might be. I don't know. For the streaming.
I think that the YouTube servers take care of that. But
Fred Miner's also in the house. Hey, Fred, good to see you. And Daniel Fields, Daniel and Nancy.
Hey, Daniel,
hello,
Nancy.
And then Mike and Betsy from Beach Please also in the house. Hey, you guys,
Hi.
good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Blaine says your place in Florida will be so fast you will be amazed. I cannot wait because he's getting it set up, right? So we're waiting on a router and oh man. So let's talk a little bit about the way here. I see Brittany Anderson also in the house and Tess Almond.
Oh, hi, Tess Almond.
Tess is asking, did we close on the house? Well, we're in
We'll
a
tell
hotel
the story.
room.
We'll
So,
tell the story.
Not yet. I can't wait to show you. Edna's World. Edna
Hello, Edna.
also in the house. Hey, Edna. Much love to you. Always in our thoughts and prayers. And you know what? Cruising's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. So hang in there, girl. Oh, I know that our hearts go out to you for sure, for sure. Pam S. also in the house.
In the heart.
In the heart, because she's got a lot of hearts. She's saying, sorry I'm late. No problem. Tara Kelly also here. And Wanda Ernstberger.
Oh, hello.
Wanda got her packing cubes. So that was so
good.
excellent to see. She had won those. Brittany says that she's working on something behind the scenes with getting a job. So not ready to announce things, but super crazy recently for this. Oh, and Timothy Walters. I recognize that little
that
icon.
yeah.
I was like, yep, that's Timothy Walters. Timothy, thank you so much for the super chat.
Is it chilly there?
Greetings from chilly Wisconsin. I heard it went down into like the 60s.
Oh.
So different than the 80s. Is it? Tell me what the temperature is in Wisconsin. Anybody who might be back home. Carson Riberty. Oh,
Hey,
I'm watching from Cancun.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. That's right. Oh, they
Hi,
say
Cancun.
love it here. Oh, that's excellent, excellent. I'm so glad you're having a nice time in Cancun. Let's see. There's a couple of people talking
going the
back
wrong
and
way with
forth.
it.
I'm trying to learn the mouse, but I'm trying to figure it out. All right, let's talk a little about the trip.
Yeah.
So we headed out on Friday.
Friday evening.
Yep, after Anthony's work.
So we stopped by your mom's.
Yep, and dropped off a car for me because I
Right.
have to be back to work. So I'm going to be coming back and forth to Florida and back home. I do have to work. Allie J, hey, nice to see you. I saw your name out there early in the chat, so thanks so much for being
good
here.
To see you.
So Rayleigh Creative Travel, Blaine says it was 91 today in South Carolina. It was 100 degrees here in Fort Myers area. It was very hot. That has to do with something with the story. Uh-oh. Billy Fearon says, question, are you guys moving to Florida? And if so, where at? We're around the Fort Myers area. And we are getting a second home. So it's our retirement home. We're eventually going to be moving down. But it's, some people think it's a goofy time to buy because the market is so competitious and competitive.
Competitive.
And competitive. But it was the right time for us. So we just decided that we would go for it, and we fell in love with this house. And we got to tour it virtually. Anthony came down and inspected it. And I got to see it for the first time today.
Today's the first time.
And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
But we didn't go through the story.
All right. So the
You're
story
jumping way ahead.
I know. I was trying to pay attention to the questions out there.
Okay.
So I would and
yes,
Jeremy
X, get us out of order.
I know. Jeremy X is in the house saying hello from Northwest Arkansas. And you can't say Arkansas. You have to say Arkansas.
Depends on if you're from
Unless
Texas.
it's Texarkansas.
Texans
Texarkansas.
will say Arkansas. Some do. Depends.
Yep. Oh, man. 53 here in Milwaukee. Ooh, that is a little chilly. That's chilly. Oh, Jamie Wilhite also in the house.
Oh, hi,
wonderful sower, Jamie. So good to see you. Absolutely. Lori said it's so hot in Northern California. Fire season is starting in May. Oh, shoot. Oh.
If it's so hot it's starting fires, yes.
That is no good. All right. So we headed out in our little Prius.
Yep. And we stopped by to actually try and cut out some cardboard for that, but we didn't quite get everything done. Okay, so we got some cardboard. Because I gave the wrong dimensions.
Why did we cut out cardboard?
So what we decided to do is we did a little camping trip in the Prius.
So we did do the boondocking. We hunkered down in our Prius, which worked awesome. Yep. It really worked great.
It works really well when you actually fill the gas tank with gas, but even when it wasn't...
settling in for the night.
Before settling in for the night.
Because it takes about a gallon of gas, so you don't want to be completely on empty. Yep. And we were on empty. Accidentally.
But the thing about a Prius is that it's got automatic climate control, so you just set the temperature you want, and then the car pretty much stays at temperature. So works really well, both heat and cool, and so it's a great little tool for that.
So we camped out in our Prius in Walmart parking lots.
So we put some memory
for 2
foam,
nights.
memory foam, a couple of sleeping bags in the back. Some pillows and
blocked in the windows with
the cardboard. And the advantage of the cardboard is that it sticks in real nicely, so you kind of form fit it to the actual window. You can press it up in there, and you don't need any sticky tape or anything. You just take it down later.
Yep.
So, it was really
nice.
We
did a little bit of last minute kind of cutting out
of cardboard. Yeah,
we're
trying to do that last minute. We didn't have enough of them done. And we forgot completely about one window that we didn't know about.
Yeah. So then we had some garbage bags to put up in the windows.
Well, we did that a little later,
just
so we
for
bought some
curtains,
on the road.
like to cover up the windows.
Yeah.
Then we drove down, to Indianapolis.
South of Indianapolis.
Yep, hunkered down there.
Yeah.
Kept on driving. Saturday was our big driving day.
Well, there was a big accident in Indianapolis that shut down the roads going on the south side of the city. So we ended up off the road and ended up taking a detour through the countryside.
But the program we were using kept on detouring us further.
Oh yeah, I had to kind of force it to go in a big direction. Yeah,
it was goofy. It was goofy,
because it was a hard area to navigate around.
Dylan says that car and U-Haul camping, you guys are my heroes. We you know what, we did it. I mean, not only because we like to get by on the cheap, but we did it for the adventure of it, just to kind of see if that would be possible. And it was very possible. And
The first night was a little tough.
it was a little awkward the first night. We
Right.
weren't sure if we were going to be like, somebody was going to come knocking on our
Yep.
window.
But
It
the
was
second
actually,
night, boy, we
it was in
zonked
a
out.
Walmart that, it didn't seem like anybody else was doing that in the parking lot there. But then as we woke up, we saw other people who were doing the same thing.
Right. You see a number of cars doing the
So
same
there were
thing.
some cars that were definitely staying, like doing the same thing. It's not an uncommon, kind of practice to do in those Walmart
Right.
parking lots.
Although it's getting to be less. Some of the Walmart stores are really shying
Well,
away from
we
that.
were trying to pay attention to the signage and to see if if that would be any
There was
problem.
nothing there, so we decided to stay.
So the second night, then we drove and drove and drove and drove.
Well, we had the big issue.
We had a big slowdown in Chattanooga. Oh
yeah,
my
just
goodness.
outside Chattanooga.
Like how many miles?
15 miles outside.
15
yeah.
miles of bad
Of
construction
traffic.
Stop
Not stop
traffic.
and go. It just stopped.
It was horrible.
was just
it took
stop.
forever to get through.
Yeah, it was about
So-
3 hours to get through the whole area. Through about 15 miles.
Positive Vibes and Adventures is in the house. Just
Hello.
want to say hello.
Yeah, so that was a big stop, and we had, there's some crazies on the road. We ended
Tess
up in,
Almond says, I travel on a budget, but I can't sleep in the Mini Cooper.
yeah,
Well, the nice thing is the climate control really makes a big difference.
It does.
takes that humidity out of the air,
Right.
and it really, really, really
right,
helps.
makes it much more
Oh,
comfortable.
it says you're supposed to fog up the windows naturally, says Wanda, with a winky face.
Well,
They
you can
fogged up a
overcome
little
the
bit.
Prius. I mean, it depends on the activity.
Wanda, you're making
But
me
we
blush.
wouldn't know that. So it took us a while to get through Chattanooga, and we found out initially we thought it was accidents, and there were a number of accidents, but the accidents were being caused by a bigger issue.
By being closed
They
down, like
had-
a 4-lane highway that was
Right.
closed down to like 1 lane.
Literally, the whole
Crazy.
highway shut down.
Yes.
And big cranes out there. They were working on some bridges through the mountain passes. They had everybody routing through these cities, or routing.
Ruth Todd's in the house, and she has a birthday party going on.
Oh, hello, Ruth Todd, and
It's
happy
not
birthday
your
to
birthday, is it? But like, happy birthday to whoever's birthday
Yes.
it is. Very, very fun. Anyway, yes.
Yep.
So definitely, oh my gosh, they were tearing the highway up. They had these cranes that were out there. I mean, this was like a
Massive cranes.
construction time.
About 3 hours to get through that.
Road construction.
So
So we were planning to meet with friends and thought that down
it'd be
in
like 4 o'clock.
Georgia region, friends from the cruising community. So we thought we would be through by like 4:30. Ended up meeting up with them at like 7 o'clock. Yes, it was like
That was
7 o'clock.
4:06 is our original time, and then
7 o'clock. So
7
we were
o'clock is
delayed
what it
that
was.
much.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's part of
Yep.
travel. And met up with these wonderful friends.
Yep.
Met up with some of them for the first time. So it was amazing to
Yep.
meet up with friends that from the community, and you meet up with them for the first time, and it literally is that like connection, and
Yep.
you can always talk cruising. Like we can talk cruising all day long.
yeah. And so right after that construction, Nancy and I swapped so that we could get just because she was tired. I mean, it was a long.
I had driven a long
She had
time
driven
by
a
then.
long way.
But that's okay. I
Yep.
love the mountains, the Tennessee mountains. Oh, so pretty. I just love
Yeah.
those mountains.
So we caught up with. There were 3 rabbits on the road, and I was able to.
Does anybody
Follow
know
them.
what a rabbit is? It used to be a kind of car. It's
So a
not.
rabbit is a vehicle that will catch that the bears will catch first. So they tend to be faster.
Yeah, then Anthony just took right over, and he
Yeah.
was like zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah.
His
So it was
driving's
fun.
completely different than my driving.
Yeah. But we had a Dodge Hellcat and a Camaro, and I forget what the other. Oh, a Mustang 5.0 GT.
He was having a lot of fun with
The
driving.
Hellcat wasn't really happy the fact
Drives me crazy,
that
but
a Prius was able to keep up with him, but what do I care?
oh, look at Blaine says new channel, Naughty Nomads.
Yeah, right.
I love it. It's Steve's birthday. Oh
Steve's
my
birthday?
gosh.
Oh, happy birthday, Steve.
Oh, no. Lindy Lou says, Ruthie, is it Steve's birthday?
Oh,
I don't think it's Steve's birthday.
Okay.
Because I didn't see it on Marco Polo, so.
So, so then we met some wonderful people at, what is that, Josh's Deli?
Jason's Deli. Jason's Deli. I have a fun question here. Mike Koosgaard says, how can you go on so many trips and now buying a vacation home and then sleep in a car to save money? That's how we can. You got a penny pinch in order to,
That's fun.
It's not like we just are so wealthy. We are very blessed though, but it's a good question because people might think, well, come on now. But
we do save quite a bit.
We try to penny pinch and, try to watch.
I do a lot of my own home repairs and car repairs.
We budget all of our money. So we do have control of where the money is coming in. And then we budget a month ahead. And so that we have a month cushion and we know where all of our money is going. We have different categories set up. We follow Dave Ramsey, even though it's all about paying off the,
mortgage.
Debt free. And we are not debt free. But we're cars are all paid off, and eventually be debt free. We hope.
We gotta keep going on this story because we got a couple of days yet to cover.
Okay. Well, we got together with the. That was a good question, though. I really appreciate it.
Yes. So we got together with some friends. After that, we decided to try and get to the other side of Alabama, or not Alabama, Atlanta.
And then we hunkered down again for another night.
So we camped. Down in Perry, Georgia.
It doesn't matter.
It was a nice little place.
It was definitely close to the highway and a lot of people, a lot of truckers, a lot of people were camping for the night. So, Derek and Gregory, thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah.
He says, thank you for all you do and for being a great friend to all. Dilly. You guys, Dilly. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much.
So then the next night, and that was the night that we forgot to fill up with gas, so it only lasted till about 2-ish in the morning.
But the air conditioning was working really well, and you could barely even, the car doesn't even, it turns on and then turns off automatically, and it doesn't run very long. It's not like the car is sitting there idling for long.
Yep.
And it's just enough to recharge the battery. And then
away it goes.
Yeah, it really actually was. I want to do it again. Is that goofy? I mean, it kind of fulfills that real frugal side and the camping side, and then we can travel down. I don't know if we'll do that often. But.
So then our next day we drove down. We actually stopped at was that at a gas station that we ended up getting that orange?
We got that amazing orange in Georgia before we hit Florida at a gas station. Yes,
just before we got to Florida.
Yep.
Yeah, amazing.
Such a super sweet orange.
That was amazing.
It was.
So orange
good.
To remember.
It was. It was so good.
Yep. So, and then we just kind of hightailed it down into the area.
We got to our hotel.
Yep. Got a chance to take just a quick drive by the property. The prior owners were trying to move out at that time, so we didn't want to disturb them so much. But
hi, Dave and Brandy. Good to see you.
Nancy
Thank you so much for being here.
Kind of from a distance at first at that point. And
Alana Zingano. Hi, Alana. Ooh,
and then we made it in and got into the hotel, and so we've been here since.
So Anthony has had to work Monday, Tuesday, today.
Yep. So we got in Sunday night, and we've been working.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working the last 2 days from here, and then we've just been kind of getting things squared away.
Out in the pool.
Yes, she's been out in the pool
and exploring the local Goodwill.
So on the way down, one of the things that took place is that we realized right away that the air conditioning did not have enough freon in it. So I stopped.
And he said, well, I know one of the Priuses, okay, so we have 4 used Priuses. One of our Priuses did not have good air conditioning.
This is the one.
That's the one that we brought.
So well, it just needed some freon. So we ended up stopping, getting some freon in it. And we had some left over, so we kind of stored that away.
So they're canisters that you buy from the Walmart.
So yesterday evening, they were rattling around in the trunk as we were taking corners and stuff. And Nancy's like, "Can you take those out of the trunk?" And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, is that going to be a good idea? Well, I suppose it's okay. I really haven't had any problems with that in Wisconsin, right? So today, as Nancy's out and about to Goodwill and all of the other places,
and the temp's getting high.
The temp's getting up to 100. These are sitting baking inside of a car. So if anybody knows what happens to pressurized freon cans when they're baking inside of a car, they go pop.
Yeah.
In a big way.
And one of them tore through his MyPillow, tore through this MyPillow and went into our car roof and tore
So we have
up,
a new dent in the top of the roof.
Tore up the car, the roof, and it was so close to the window it could have shattered a window.
Well, it was right next to the driver's, where a driver's head might have been had Nancy been in there at that time.
Yes,
so we're so thankful that didn't
scare.
take place. But yeah, so the car now has this nice oily film across it from the freon and the rip of the roof and a nice little bump.
MyPillow, and I don't know if you guys realize what MyPillows are made of. But they're made of shredded foam pieces. And all these foam pieces were all over the car. I come back from my shopping little escapades, and I come in and I'm looking at the car. I open up the car, and there's all these MyPillow remnants falling all over. And I thought, what the heck? Was there a rodent was there either a rodent or did somebody try to break into my vehicle? Or I'm looking at it. I look at the top of the driver's side door is all torn up. I thought, well, somebody was trying to get in here. And then I saw the canister, and I'm like, nope, the canister exploded. Oh my gosh, what an exciting thing. But you talk about being blessed not to have somebody actually there.
Right.
During that time. Oh my goodness.
The canister was in the front seat.
So, that was so scary. Just the whole idea of that. Oh, so we have really, really learned to respect pressurized, cans.
In Florida.
Anything that's pressurized. You cannot leave that in a hot vehicle. Oh, it's really, really makes you think that you got to just be so careful, right?
Yep. So you got to see the house then for the first time.
Yes. So we got our final walkthrough of the house. We had that done tonight. So it's beautiful. It's I have only been able to see it virtually, and I know that that's kind of stupid to make a purchase like this. But I trust Anthony completely, and he really loved the house, and I really loved it too. And I like the whole idea of this is so exciting. So, yeah. So, I finally got to see it. The kitchen is much bigger than I thought it was.
And the couple that we're buying it from are absolutely sweethearts.
They left it in such nice shape. And, and we have furniture. We had a deal to purchase the furniture from them. Right. And the furniture they left so much for what we purchased.
They left additional furniture. They actually left us a canoe.
Yes.
Which was amazing because we were like, should we bring the canoe down or not? And I was like, no, not right now.
It's pretty cool.
But we'll have a canoe. We have a canoe. And so, yeah. So there's...
It's just like that Mike Cruiseday homeless pillow fight in your car.
Yeah, right.
It seriously looked like that. It was torn apart. It was crazy.
It went right through it like a bullet.
If somebody had been in there, but I can't imagine it would have gotten that. You could have not had, it would not have been that hot with you in the car. You would have had the air conditioning on or something. So that would have been prevented. But just the whole idea of that, it went seriously into the driver's side. Oh, it just, makes me have chills. Yeah. What a blessing to not have, to just have the mess to deal with. Yeah. And it didn't shatter a window. It did make a dent in the car, but like we said,
got a little dent poking out of the roof.
car is used. It is not. It didn't punch a hole through.
It looks like the top of a freon container.
It totally does.
It's like,
Oh my goodness, you guys! I mean, it has been such a.
I was
That
wondering
was
if I
such
could
an
tap it,
adventure.
like see if I could get any extra out of it or something.
Lessons learned the hard way, right? A lot. I mean, like you talk about it, it's life, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you get a sunburn and you respect the heat in many ways, in
Yes.
multiple ways.
Yeah.
So
But it did get up to 100 today, which is part of the reason I think.
yeah.
that
Next
got
time, leave a can of this is what Wanda says. Next time, leave a can of biscuits, some bacon, and eggs. When you get back, breakfast is ready. I did leave my coffee in the car, and it was hot. By the time I came back,
Yes.
it was hot, like it had just been poured. It was crazy. Or lipstick or chapstick, says Tess Elmon.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
and,
that makes a mess.
tell me, have any of you ever had any other issues with the with things in the car? Sounds like Dr. Pepper from Slinky Ingle King.
that would be
my
horrible.
gosh! Wow! Oh, don't leave candles in the hot car either. Found that out the hard way. Yes, and crayons from the days of raising the little ones.
Yeah.
Those crayons will melt right into
Some
the seat.
pens will
And they
do that
do
too.
not come out. Oh, crayons is a big thing. And
Pens will do that too.
Tess, so we have not closed on our house yet. So we are in a hotel so that Anthony actually could work. He needed internet
Just
to
for
be
at
able
least
to
the last
work.
couple of
So
days.
the comforts. Oh, let me tell you, Sunday was shower day, and it
Yes.
felt so wonderful.
I woke up
to
on Sunday
shower.
morning and I said, "You know what today is?" And she goes, "We're going to be in Florida." Yes,
May 2nd, May
Yeah.
3rd.
And I said, "No, it's
No, May
shower
2nd.
day."
And it did feel good. The
Yes.
pool has felt fantastic. We
Yeah.
met a bunch of people. We met a bunch of people actually that are buying homes
Yeah,
down
we did.
here. So several of them. I think
Yeah.
3 of them.
Most of them sight
We've met.
unseen. It's the first time they're seeing it is after the close.
Yep.
So they're closing before they actually walk into the place, and so
It's interesting to like. At least he's gone through the inspection together.
And the market right
very
now
detailed.
is crazy off the rails down
is.
here. The good news is though we really got a decent deal. I think. I mean, we're looking across as to what's out there and what took place. It's interesting.
Alana has a good question. Are we selling our Wisconsin home?
No,
Eventually, yes,
not
but
yet.
not yet.
The answer is not right now.
Not
we
right
don't
now.
know when.
We'll see. Some
Or if.
friends of ours
We'll
had
see.
said, "Oh, I give you like 3 months." I don't know. I still am connected to my job, and we still love our Wisconsin home, but it is more home than what we need. I think once our kids are settled, we'll be more tempted to do this.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't
We're
know
just
that it's going to
waiting
be
for that all to
anytime
happen.
soon at this point.
So, Slinky says, seriously, you can make cookies on your dash. I have done it. Oh, that's crazy.
Roll over cars. Actually, I tried that.
Oh, a can of cooking spray. That is a bad thing.
Oh, that'd
Jennifer
really be
Heath
bad.
said, that
That would get all the inside
Yep.
and cleaning out the oil out of the car, off the windows.
Oh, man.
I got that going on right now because I actually touched some of it on the and it was just like
We've
smears.
got to take some good old detergent, some dish
clean that stuff out of
detergent,
there.
and
Gonna take a little bit to
get
clean it all out.
Get that scrubbed
And the
out.
whole inside of the car smells of like oil and freon right now. So
It's not bad. It's
no,
not
it's
terrible.
Not
It's
too bad. At
that
least all
My
our clothes are not
Pillow.
in there.
It's the My Pillow shreds that are on.
Oh yeah,
all
those are
everywhere.
everywhere. I mean, like it literally just exploded through that.
It's so crazy. Tessa Mom says, soda, do not leave that in the car.
We'll go boom.
Oh, man. So,
I can see
Tess said that she left a 12-pack of Coke in her SUV in July in Arkansas. What a mess. Oh, my gosh. You know what? And we're so used to the soda, like you can't keep it in the car for the cold.
Yeah, because it'll get frozen.
It'll freeze and it'll break apart and make a mess
Just in
as
general,
well.
any kind of pressurized liquid is not good to store in cars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blaine says, welcome to the heat, the home of one season hot.
No,
we are enjoying
I disagree with
it.
you. It's not just one season. There's 2. It's hot with road construction versus hot.
Oh man, D&G Explorer said underarm deodorant melted in a hot car.
Ouch.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It might smell good. Smell better than the Freon, I think. You know?
Diane Saunders is also
Hello,
in the
Diane.
house. She said, I forgot to retrieve a steak from grocery shopping for a few days. Not a nice smell. Oh.
Well, if it were to cook
If
it,
it were-
but
yeah,
it's at
if it
100
were hot
degrees,
enough.
that's not
Oh.
enough. Yeah.
Dewey just did it. Dewey's just closing as well, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he is looking. He made an offer Fort Lauderdale, so he's not
Oh,
going to
so
be
he
too
just
far.
did that. Did he do
Yeah.
it sight unseen then, or?
I don't know if he did it sight unseen. I think maybe he might have. He really wanted to be down
it's
in
a lot of
Florida,
people doing it. A
so
lot of people.
you do like a virtual tour.
Yep.
You do have to have a broker that you trust. I have to say that
Yep.
you really are wanting
We
to.
had a really good broker.
We did have an excellent
awesome,
broker.
really.
Oh man, she did just a
Yeah.
great job, and she's so
Lainey
she's so
Cowgill.
teeny. And I was wearing these super high heels when I toured the place. I don't know why I shouldn't have been wearing heels, but I leaned down to she wanted to give a hug, and she had been vaccinated and we had been vaccinated, so we all said okay, it's good. I leaned down and like I'm feeling like this giant, but she did a really good job by us. Absolutely. Dave and Brandy said, at least it smelled good in the car to D&G for our underarm
Yeah, that's what I was
deodorant.
saying. Yeah.
Oh,
That would
yeah.
at least be a good smell.
Life Adventures with Pam and Rich. Rich has been giving a ton of good advice to us. We really appreciate
Yes.
any advice that we've been getting from friends. No chocolate in the car down here, and that we know. That we
Yeah,
know
that
just
one-
from our summers.
Wisconsin does have some of
Wisconsin
that.
summers, but I don't think usually that it gets so hot. I mean, we've had it where it gets to be 100 degrees, but I don't know. We usually don't have canisters in the car very
Right.
often. But anyway, that's all. Dawn dish soap is going to be what we're going to be using to
Yep.
break through that.
Yep.
Absolutely. My Pillow is sponsored by Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Yeah, right.
It is from Minnesota, and so is Anthony. So.
But I like my pillow, but it's
SFL spotter, hello.
it is no more.
Asking, yeah, you're going to need another
Yeah.
My Pillow. Asking where we're at. We're at a hotel room right now, soon to be moving into our place. So the deal is we're closing on our house tomorrow morning, early
Right.
tomorrow morning.
Early tomorrow morning.
First thing, and then we'll be moving in.
Yep.
So very, very exciting.
And since we've bought some of the furniture and stuff, it'll be kind of easier for us.
yes.
We don't have like a whole second set of furniture. It was a nice deal that we got from them, and
Thank you, Alana. Alana says, so exciting to see everyone moving to the Sunshine State. And your state is also on the list, but
Yes.
I think that I don't know, something about moving to Florida just really appealed to us. We are on the water, and the palm trees. Yes, the moment that we saw the palm trees, just you know what, I know that some people say that we're going to get used to them, but like beautiful trees in Wisconsin, we still admire,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm always going to love and appreciate the palm trees for sure. But let's see. What else is going on in the house? D&G Explorers says, unfortunately, we cannot hang with the Florida humidity, so we will stay in the Golden State. However, it sounds like we have a lot of places to stay. Absolutely. If we're here, we're definitely going to be hosting anybody. Like, we're going to be hosting some friends. It is a... it's not the hugest place in the world, but it definitely can have, we can host some people, especially like pre-cruise, if you wanted to come, before or after a cruise.
as long as we're down here, right? So that's part of the thing. So we're not being real forward with exactly where we're at, and that's kind of on purpose because we're not necessarily going to be at the property. So when we are down here and it coordinates with others that are going to be in the cruise community, we will disclose it to them. But getting a chance to be with somebody.
And obviously, we want to meet some. We want to meet up first, and just for safety. And I think that's just what it's going to be. Najuma, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
So it's not so much that we're just trying to keep everybody out of that. It's just that we're being a little tentative just because it is our first second home.
Yep.
So we're not really sure what to expect or how to work it out. So we're just
it's crazy.
We're
figuring it out as we can, and we're trying not to explode any more canisters in cars. If we can keep from wrecking the My Pillows in the future, that would be excellent as well.
Yes.
Wanda from Cruising for Food is calling dibs on the Jason Momoa suite. I love it. We need to borrow Jason for coming down to our place. Yes. I love that. Oh man, Rayleigh says that he'd drive down in a minute. Oh, and Marty's also in the house. Mom lives in Ormond Beach, right off the ocean. Very excellent. Oh man. Oh, Alana, the bottom of the pool has an anchor in it. Yes. Oh, man. So I cannot wait to actually come to you guys next week. I'm back home in Wisconsin. So
we're trying to figure out some way to do that live.
We'll be coming live from our house, but in 2 weeks we also have special guests. So stay tuned. They're in the cruising community, and we are hosting some special guests in a couple of weeks. So that's also very, very exciting.
That is exciting.
I'm sorry to be talking so much about our move. I do want to talk a little bit, just touch base. I know now we're out of time. Oh, this goes so fast. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about the cruise ships coming back to port. Alana did amazing videography with capturing the whole return of the ships and the interview, the Christine Duffy of Carnival as well. So I know there's been some very, very exciting news out there and progress. You know what? Doesn't that make you all excited to have progress with really, having cruising start to have some momentum?
It sounds like it, at least, yeah.
I hope that it's not going to be like a whole nother year before we can cruise out of America.
So.
I mean,
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, I sure hope that it can be.
In the quarterly earnings for these companies, they're starting to show losses, and the losses are getting a little bit larger than they had anticipated. So I do anticipate from a corporate level, they have to get moving in some way, shape, or form.
Well, the pressure, I'm sure, is on. And for the cruise ports, too, the workers at the cruise ports, those ports are, used to shuttling how many cruisers through. And obviously, we want to do it safely, but come on now, it's time. It's time for us to cruise.
Yes. You got to get the can't do cruising out of the way. And just
man. But they have made some changes, so it sounds like either a vaccinated route or test cruising route, but it's getting going. It's finally getting going. JNN, John and Nancy, says, just got to work. Could you recap the show so far? John, we've come down to Georgia. We talked a whole lot about the trip and some mishaps along the way. Basically, sun is hot.
Freon shouldn't be in cars.
And you should apply liberal sunscreen.
And My Pillows explode with Freon.
So there you go. That's the whole show. And now we're talking cruising. So we are cruising in June. We can't wait. But that's going out of Nassau. We hope to keep you guys informed on the whole process of how that all is. We also have a cruise out of Miami in July. And we pushed the final payment off on that, but it's coming up. So we have to figure out, I don't know. I have a feeling that the cruise in July may be canceled, but it is with Royal Caribbean, and I feel like Royal is very, very aggressive to get to get out there and get cruising again. So maybe it's on Navigator of the Seas. Wouldn't that be amazing to be able to take Navigator of the Seas from Miami? Oh man! And now we have our little base that we can come down and be at. And
Launching
Miami's
point.
like 3.5 hours.
Yep.
You might need to build 7 hours into it because of construction.
Depending on time of year.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Spiker says, our Florida heat is no joke. Oh, my goodness. It's crazy. But I do appreciate it. It is the best weather if you want to enjoy some sunshine, like with sunscreen on and the pool with an anchor on it. So I can't wait. I would love to share some photos of our new place with you. Maybe next time I'll give you a quick recap of some photos. I'll try to put those together. Sorry that I haven't gotten those together. We have been enjoying just being here, enjoying the adventure. The whole trip has been really one of those very bonding times. I mean, overall, even like sleeping, camping and boondocking we've gotten along really, really well.
Yeah.
Even, with his crazy driving.
Yep.
I haven't killed him yet.
So for those of you that are wondering, boondocking and hunker down are a couple of terms that we picked up from a guy named Steve Willis. Who's,
You're doing a terrible advertisement for him.
So he's a Canadian that goes and he finds some very creative places to hunker down in. Culverts, the middle of a highway. So if you ever get a chance, we'll try and maybe hopefully paste a link out there for his channel because he's really fun to watch.
I don't know if I have that.
From a chat. Oh no, we'll link
what is getting posted though is something that's also has to do with cruising. Alana Zingano's channel. So check out Alana. She does an amazing job. She is really a part of the cruise community and a great vlogger, and will give you a ton of tips and check out her channel. So click on that link.
Yep,
but what is the name? It's Steve Wallace, I think.
Wallace, yeah. Hang on.
Is the Canadian that Anthony's talking about. He is quite fun.
He's fun.
He kind of shows the whole setup and how he is and where he's sleeping and how he's going to make that work and gets by on very little. So it is kind of fun to watch. Marty says many people keep a window cracked to keep windows from breaking. Oh, see, that's a very, very good idea. Janice from JP Travel Adventures in the house. Hi, Janice. So good to see you. Now Anthony needs a new MyPillow. He sure does. Oh, my goodness. He sure does. Well, and Mike Koosgaard, do you folks have a group cruise lined up? Oh, Mike, thank you so much for asking. We have something in the works.
Wallace.
So Steve Wallace is the name of the guy that Anthony was talking about with Hunker Down. Isn't that the name of the channel? Or
no, Steve Wallace
is the name of the channel.
WALLIS, yeah.
All
That's
right.
what I thought it was.
Very fun.
Yep.
So if you guys want to see somebody from Canada that's boondocking,
and
that's
hunkering
something
down
to watch. Oh, Blaine is amazing. Thank you. Is that the right spelling?
Yeah.
Wallace?
Yeah.
With A-C-E? Nice.
No, Wallace. No, I-S. So.
Okay.
No.
That might be the wrong link plate. Oh, Margie Butcher, good to see you as well.
I'll get the link out there.
Rob is saying he's going to get ready for his live. Oh, very exciting. There, love Steve Wallace, WALLIS. That's
correct.
the Wallace that you're talking about.
Right.
So it's not the same spelling, but that's, thank you, Blaine. Thank you for posting that link out there. And you guys continue to follow Alana Zingano, Sharon at Sea Travels, and then Lalita Loca. There's so many, really creative travels. Derek D&G Explorers, Anthony Simone, Dave and Brandy's Excursions, NYC Rocks, so many channels that are so so they each have so much to offer the cruise community. Each one can appeal to to different way. I don't know how if I'm not even saying this right. Each one is unique. That's what I'm trying to say. And everybody has something to offer. That's the message I'm trying to get across. And this cruise community is so amazing and so strong. So I really love you all. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us tonight. Now it's time to turn on the air conditioner because we turned it off so that it
wasn't so noisy
buzzing
over here.
and blowing.
So I have the link out in the chat.
So thank you, baby. And look at Rayleigh Creative Travel. Blaine beat you to it. Thank you so much, Blaine. Thank you to the moderators, and thank you for everybody for hanging out. And if you have any other advice to give us for living in Florida, we are really game to hear it. You can always message me. I'm on Facebook well, let's see. On Facebook, I'm my Facebook.
Where are you at on Facebook?
Is just Nancy Plack, Plack. That's my. But I also have a Facebook page, Nautical Nurse Nancy. So thanks so much for following along and safe travels.
And God bless.
And God bless. Bye, you guys. We'll show you the house